You know the drill. It's 5 o'clock in New Zealand, you turn on the TV, and there's one show you are almost guaranteed to see. It's become a proper Kiwi institution, completely dominating that time slot for years. Today, we're diving into the incredible strategic power of The Chase.
But here's the thing, it's a genuine puzzle, right? This show first hit screens in the UK way back in 2009, but it feels more essential to Kiwi television now than ever. So how has it managed to not just survive, but absolutely thrive for this long? Well, the answer isn't just about good trivia. It's about smart economics, killer strategy, and pure simple habit.
First, you have to get your head around the sheer scale of its audience. In just 1 year, a staggering 3.18 million Kiwis tuned in. That's more than 63% of everyone in the country over the age of 5. This isn't just a popular show, it's a full-blown national phenomenon. But here's the twist. While those numbers are absolutely incredible, they're really just the tip of the iceberg. The real reason the show is still on our screens lies just beneath the surface. It's a story of brilliant strategy, clever economics, and its kind of hidden role in the entire television ecosystem.
So, let's get into it with the 16-year question. How on earth did a British game show format become such a core Kiwi institution? Well, if you look at the timeline, you can really see the network's strategy playing out. TVNZ snapped it up almost right after its UK debut, and it's basically been on our screens ever since. And the launch of a local version, that's not just a refresh, that's the ultimate proof that the network is deeply invested in the format's future right here in New Zealand.
Okay, so we know it's a ratings giant, but now we get to the real why. We're going to break down the 4 strategic pillars that make this show an absolutely indispensable asset for the network. These are the 4 secrets to its longevity. It's a strategic lead-in, a moneymaker, a digital driver, and a daily ritual. Each one of these is critical, but that first one, that one is arguably the most powerful of them all.
Okay, this right here is probably the most important piece of the puzzle. The show's scheduling at 5 p.m. isn't some happy accident. It's a totally calculated move that props up the entire evening lineup.
So, to get this, you need to understand this one little piece of TV jargon. A lead-in. In the world of broadcasting, this is everything. The whole goal is to grab viewers with one show and then just pass them directly on to the next more important one without even giving them a chance to think about reaching for the remote. And this shows the strategy in action perfectly. The Chase hooks a massive audience at 5 o'clock, and then that huge engaged viewership flows seamlessly, almost automatically, into One News at 6, which is the network's most prestigious and commercially valuable hour of the day. The show's one job is to deliver an audience, and man, does it deliver. But just delivering an audience for the news is only half the story. The show also works as this powerful economic and psychological engine, creating a perfect feedback loop between the network and us, the viewers. Economically, it's an absolute dream. It's a really cost-efficient format that brings in reliable advertising money day in and day out. That financial stability is then used to help pay for more expensive but culturally vital local Kiwi shows. So in a way, the success of this British import actually helps fuel the creation of uniquely New Zealand content. It's also a secret weapon in the modern streaming wars. As we all move more online, TVNZ uses the enormous back catalog of The Chase on its TVNZ Plus platform. It's a powerful magnet used to convert traditional TV viewers into digital subscribers, keeping them hooked with hundreds of binge-worthy episodes. Now let's look at the viewer's side of that loop. Psychologically, the show serves a very specific purpose. It's been called a brainy palate cleanser, which is the perfect way to describe it. It's that ideal transition from a busy workday to the heavier, more serious topics waiting for you in the evening news. It just lets you switch gears and decompress. And a huge part of its appeal is just how democratic it feels. The questions are so cleverly designed that ordinary people playing along at home can actually get them right. It's that deeply satisfying feeling of shouting the answer at the screen and being correct that keeps us all coming back for more. So let's put all of these pieces together, because the real secret here isn't just one single thing, but how the viewer's daily habit perfectly, and I mean perfectly, aligns with the network's strategic needs. This table really shows that perfect symbiosis. For us, the viewers, it's an engaging daily ritual that gives us satisfying, low-stakes entertainment. But for the network, our little ritual becomes a foundational asset, a strategic lead-in that drives both traditional ad revenue and crucial digital growth. It's this incredible cycle where one side perfectly fuels the other. And all of this leaves us with a final, fascinating question. The Chase is the perfect show for a very specific era of television. But as we all move more towards on-demand and streaming, what kind of show could possibly replace it and fill all of those different strategic roles? That is the billion-dollar question for the future of New Zealand TV.